It seems Khenpo's running a little late, so... Oh, there he is.
You finished? Did you finish? Okay. This yellow book, page number 4. Page number 4. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly by the merit of generosity and other perfections. May I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly by the merit of generosity and other perfections. May I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Pamadrpa Javan Dongpa Gajo Lama Namje Dajo Je Danandana Saradamje Lama Laba Laya Jesus Lazo Yonde Jamsen Alaba Tende Don Gender Bergele Zor Daso Lo Jusandor Sinjalas Chulam Dandor Sinjalabdus Lam Truba Sever Sinjalabdus Truba Jusanjor Sinjalabdus. Okay, dear Dharma siblings, welcome everybody. Today's song is the song of Lord Jigten Sumgon. Lord Jigten Sumgon is head of this lineage. He is Pamadrepa's student. Pamadrepa is Gampopa's student. Gampopa is Milarepa's student. Milarepa is Marpa's student. Marpa is Naropa's student, and Naropa is Tilopa's student. So the I'm talking about this thing is this master's name, because this song is it's supplication to them. So that's and then this is also a very lovely song. It's there are there are some metaphors, like examples, space or sky, cloud, and then lightning, dragon, ring, and then sprout and fruits and so forth. So actually when we practice Dharma, then always uh, we need to follow spiritual masters. The main reason is uh, if we follow these spiritual masters when we practice Dharma, then our path is correct path. Correct path means we, for example, if I want to become enlightened, then if I follow my master, then my path of Dharma is correct one, correct path. So that's why we always think Guru is very important for us. Then Guru is actually author master. The author master is our Guru. Right now we talk, see, and then that Guru's teaching is also our master. Their Dharma books are also our master, and then inner master is our love and compassion, and then secret master is intrinsic awareness, or Rigpa. Rigpa is our awareness. So our awareness or secret guru is usually not secret guru, but we don't understand where is it. We don't understand. That's why we need author gurus. But author guru, not author guru is not different inner guru. For example, if there's a candle flame, then and its light, or for example, the sun and its light. So outer guru is the sun's light. Inner guru or secret guru, secret guru is the sun. So eventually, we will be recognized our inner guru. At that time, we will attain dharmakaya. So at that time, we become Buddha. Right now, we follow author guru, and sometimes we perceive, our guru is a human being. He or she is very old, or something like that. But still, we believe in him or her. We trust in him or her, so we follow it. So then Guru produces or bestows some siddhis to us. That means they introduce true nature of our mind. but we are still difficult to understand our rikpa or awareness. The main reason is we perceive the author guru is like a human being. Author guru's speech is a human speech, so that's why we only recognize that this my human guru introduced my true nature, so I'm going to uh, uh, try to understand my nature state of mind. This is a good, it's good, but if we are going to attain Buddhahood in this moment, if we are going to become enlightened immediately, the very fast, very quick method or path is recognize the Rigpa, recognize the true nature of mind. So then if we recognize true nature of our mind, and then alter, we will be able to understand alter Dharma Master is also the Dharma, alter Dharma Master radiate from one's true nature, like the sun's ray. So, and then we recognize all the phenomena are the we can recognize the essence of all the phenomena, and then we will freed from all the perceptions. We freed from all the perceptions. We freed from negative karma cause and effect. So that means then we liberate from the samsara. But it's quite difficult to understand true nature of mind immediately. So that's where first we supplicate our author guru, like a lineage gurus. So today is the first supplication is dharmakaya. Actually, we call Vajradhara, who is Tilopa's guru. Tilopa's guru is Vajradhara. In the Kaju lineage is we call Vajradhara, and in the Nyingma traditional, we call it Samenta Badara or Kundazambo. So in the common Vajrayana and Sutrayana, both way we call the dharmakaya. So first it is supplicate dharmakaya. So then it says, in the vast sky of the glorious Dharma Dhatu, you provide all dharmas without limitation of a boundary or center, remembering again and again great Vajradhara, the dharmakaya. I supplicate you with a one-pointed mind, filled with yearning. Guru, grant your blessings that I may be realized like you. So, in general way, we supplicate this verse is a supplication to the Vajradhara. So, Vajradhara is like a boundless space. That's where we are going to understand that. So right now there are Earth, Moon, stars, and then there are many like plants, trees, and different things. All of these things are actually appear from empty space. For example, right now there is a Ramaru. Eventually, it become empty space because it come from empty space. So likewise, these all the lineage gurus, all the good qualities, love, compassion, and patience, uh, or tolerance, diligence, wisdom, everything occur from dharmakaya. Another name is Vajradhara. First, Lord Jigten Sumgon supplicate to Vajradhara. So then Vajradhara is like an empty space. Then when we call empty space, how can we experience empty space? Only talking, we cannot understand this. Only we read a book also difficult. So first we are going to experience Vajradhara or dharmakaya. So when we meditate, we don't adopt anything, we don't reject anything, and we meditate on the natural state. Then our mind little bit rest at ease on the nature state or true nature. So that nature is dharmakaya. That nature is Vajradhara. We experience for a very short moment, but in the reality, this Vajradhara is stays in permanently, stays in the space of our mind permanently. That means it is empty space. So that's we can experience. First, we can experience. Sometimes we meditate all the ceased all the thoughts, and then for a little while, then our feeling is very kind of equanimity, not happy, not suffering, not hope, not doubt, something like that. And then we are even we feel we sit on the cushion or on the chair, but we don't feel our bottom, our legs are touching on the solid ground or cushion. And then we lost all the pain of the back pain or knees, everything disappear. And then some kind of how to say this at that moment our gross consciousness dissolve into the subtle consciousness, and the subtle consciousness dissolve into the true nature. So that's why then at that moment we are quite difficult. I'm feeling like this or that because we don't have a gross perception. But after we experience that and we think again about that, oh, I feel like I stay in the empty space, something like that. But stay in the empty space means some kind of object placed on the empty space, not like that. Just empty space placed into the empty space. So that's what we can experience. And then this experience is a kind of sleep, but it's not sleep because It's not. It is very clear, very clear. Uh, so it's like in the early morning, before sunrise, but the darkness goes away. At that moment, we look at the empty space. There are no stars, no clouds, no kind of smoke or something like that. Something our mind is like this. It's like a drone. It's very clear, vivid, but no perception. So that means at that moment our gross thoughts ceased. There's no thoughts. So this is our uh, experience. This experience we continually developed through our meditation. We continually meditate on there, and then slowly we become familiar on there, and then we can rest on there, rest at ease on there effortlessly, without effort, without diligence, we can relax there. So that is called first experience. Second is meditation. The meditation helps us to maintain on that experience. Yeah. Then eventually, then there is no subject and no object separately. Like this is a movie and I'm watching movie. This is teaching, I am teaching dharma. Or this is a ground, I'm working on there. Not like that. There we lost subject and object. That means a good example is like a water pouring into the water. So that means your experience, your realization, and your mind, everything, it's same. Right now is better to say same, but they are not different, not separate. So then eventually there's a one notes to open the we are going to untie notes. That is then we can untie that knots when we reach on that stage. So actually a best way to supplicate the lineage gurus is meditation and practice, continually practice, and then compassion spontaneously arise. Usually, oh, they are suffering, they have lots of problem, so I generate compassion. This compassion is good, but best compassion is even someone doing good, but still we can generate compassion towards them, because everything is fundamentally emptiness. So number one, this is the number one. Number two, but they are deluded. They are they are following like a dreams, like a children follow their some kind of a games or like a toys, something like that, and then we spontaneously, naturally can arise compassion. This compassion is very profound, and then bodhicitta also spontaneously arise from this realization, because the bodhicitta means may uh, first step of bodhicitta is may all beings be happy. That is the first level we call relative bodhicitta, and ultimate bodhicitta is all these beings and even there and here no different. It's actually at that time we will not experience suffering. Otherwise, one person hungry, I can be hungry. So because I am not separate that person, and one person is happy, I can be happy. That is also a pretty higher level of experience. But then uh, uh, right now, if somebody died through nature disaster, sometimes we feel very deeply arise compassion. Uh, Usually we feel it very strong compassion, but uh, when we gain the realization of this dharmakaya or Vajradhara, at that time we generate profound compassion 24/7. So all of these qualities occur from our realization of dharmakaya. So that's why here says uh, the sky. It says in the vast sky of glorious dharma dhartu. So dharma dhartu or dharmakaya is also same, but dharma dhartu is actually profound, more profound, because it talking more kind of natural nature phenomena. Frankly, dharmakaya is still a very great thing, but we are a little bit uh, slightly we fixate on there. Dharmakaya is a very higher top grade, something like that. But on the way of practicing, before we gain this realization, then we should perceive there is dharmakaya, there is a Tilopa, there is Naropa, there is Marpa. This is very, very helpful. So usually it's all good qualities appear from the empty space. But when you listen that, don't think this is an example. Everything appear from empty space. At that time you are focusing there, yeah. So now you are going to focus here. Focusing here means don't turn your mind like this way. This is also not a skillful means. It's not a great one. So what should you trust is, if I gain the profound realization, my authentic compassion arise from there, my genuine bodhicitta or love arise from there, my profound realization of emptiness arise from there. So that is how you are going to understand during this listening this teaching. And then Tilopa is you, Naropa is you, and Marpa, Milarepa, all of they are you. So you are going to understand. I am the Vajradhara. I am the these lineage gurus. So this is important. Otherwise, if you trust they are somewhere, then we always trust they are somewhere. But it's not so much benefit to us. So first introduce your mind. Okay, so your mind is like an empty space. You should trust, and then next time you try to meditate. Meditate through shamatha, vipassana, and empty and nature state of mind, like a sky, vast sky, or chanting, doing prostration, circumambulate, listen to teaching, and through this way you try to reach the nature state of mind, or helping other people, support other people, and do some good things. Through this way, try to reach the nature state of mind. So reach nature state of mind means nature state of mind is not outside of our form, for example. Nature state of mind means our realization increase step by step, increase higher and higher. Higher and higher means also same level, like this is the first step of nature state of mind, and then second is like this. Now it's not like actually not stupa. It's become very narrow like that, not like this. Higher and higher means first our mind is like this, very tight, yeah, we do like that. That's where we have fist, two fists. If we hit each other, it's a hurt, something like that. And higher means start getting loose, your knots of your mind. Loose, and slowly you are going to open your hand. And then you open your arms, and then vast. And then you open everything, your mind, perceptions, and everything you open. So that we are, how then we free from the sufferings. So it's talking about to you, and then you feel, oh, then how can I supplicate if the natural state of mind is myself, my awareness? Then how can I supplicate? Then you can supplicate. Supplication are also different layers. First, you supplicate through verbally, you recite chanting, and then slowly you recognize that this is the profound supplication. But then I'm going to a little bit introduce to you about this in the relative form. If you think it is too much, I cannot understand, then in the relative level, Vajradhara is Tilopa's guru. So where is Vajradhara? Nagarjuna. Nagarjuna's mind is Tilopa's guru. Nagarjuna's mind is Tilopa's guru, and Tilopa, he did not see Nagarjuna is a human body, human being. Other students, they saw Nagarjuna as a human being, very scholar one. But Tilopa saw, he did not focus Nagarjuna's form, and Tilopa focused Nagarjuna's mind. So that's where Nagarjuna's mind is Vajradhara. So Nagarjuna's mind is our guru. Tilopa supplicate for the sake of us. Then second is supplication to the Tilopa. It says, clouds gather in the east over the land of Sahar, billowing mists of blessings arise, remembering again and again Telo, Panjana, Badara, I supplicate you with one pointed mind, filled with yearning. Guru, grant blessings that I may be realized like you. So then first, in the relative level, Tilopa supplicate to Vajradhara. Now Naropa supplicate to Tilopa. So it's a east. Sahar is the area of Bangladesh. So Tilopa was there. Then it's mentioned about place, direction. Direction is east. Place name, area name is Sahar. Sahar is the place. Then clouds. It says gathering clouds. Clouds gather. Sorry, clouds gather is clouds is a metaphor of Tilopa. And then it says a billowing mists of blessings arise. So that means if there is some cloud, we thought there are two kinds of clouds: rain clouds and not rain cloud. So that's why when Lord Jigten Sumgon composed this supplication, actually at that time, some area, in his area, there were, weather is a very kind of heat. There's no rain for whole summer, for example. No rain, and everything became dry. It's not, if some location always like dry, uh, that is not unusual, but the Lord Jigten Sumgon's place, that area in summer, very good rain. But 1 year they did not get very good rain, and everything become dry. So that's where his student asked him to make rain. So that's where then he composed this. Lord Jigten Sumgon composed this supplication. So this is author auspiciousness. So actually this order is a little bit, this teaching of songs order is a little bit jump up and jump out, something like that. I did not exactly follow the order of the song. I just have extra thought. Just that occurred one time, and then I just decided that when I already started to teach other songs one by one, and then when I prepared this teaching, I mean this Sunday's teaching, the last week, I just pick up I newly got this book in English. That's why I'm going to check in English and Tibetan as it work or not. So at that time, I just opened the book and it's outside like a Vajradhara or something like that. What is the? Then I open the windows, got rain, and then it says also rain supplication is story. I think it's pretty how to say connect. So then I think, oh, it's a good one. That's why I preferred this teaching. And then the story is the background is that. So that's why Lord Jigten Sumgon outwardly he gave examples like sky, clouds, rain, and then sprout and so fruits and so forth. So Tilopa here is as clouds. And then you know this English well, billowing mists of blazing arise. So then if before rain, all the clouds, the rain clouds, we know, rain clouds, and then everything like a mist means kind of a little bit some kind of liquid or wet or whatever we have to say. Then that is outer example and outer auspicious. Inner auspicious is in the dharmakaya space. Then the qualities of dharmakaya are bodhicitta, loving kindness, and compassion, and so forth. Is like a ring. So then, whenever we supplicate Tilopa, it is very kind of he is ready to bestow his blessings to us. So that's why he gave this metaphor. So tel shirab zambo is tel Parjana Dara is actually shirab. Parjana is shirab, zambo is Dara. So in Tibetan, his name is Tele Shirab Zambo. And Tele is the main reason. Tele is sesame seed. So sometimes we think to become enlightened, we are going to do special things. But if we understand how to do something, then we become enlightened through some kind of over normal jobs, normal job. That's where Tilopa sing a song. I just read for you this. Even though sesame seeds have oil, in the beginning you have to know that oil is there in the seed. To produce oil from the seed, you need a mortar, uh, pestle, and roasted seed. Then you must pound and press. Through the interdependent combination of all these, you produce the oil. Likewise, each sentient being has the oil of Buddha nature. It's very sweet, yeah? Buddha nature. But if you don't know that, you are fully deluded in samsara. Tilopa introduced me right now. With no way to be free from it and no way to reveal the excellent qualities. To receive all the instructions, you need an authentic spiritual master and must be a sincere disciple. Then practice according to that instruction, purify the obscurations, and accomplish the meditation practice. Through these interdependent conditions, you reveal the oil of Buddhahood. So that's Tilopa's song. So Tilopa, he worked sesame seed. And then he get oil from sesame seed. So he did not work for sesame seed in special place. Actually, he worked in like a town with one sister. That is also, she is actually, in reality, of course, she is a Dakini, but outwardly, she is not, her action is not like profound or special, but her action is kind of, I don't know what it's called in English, that the women who how to say, contact with many men, something like that. So he just, then she gave that job to Tilopa, and Tilopa worked for sesame seed. And then he got oil from sesame seed, and then he recognized, this Buddha nature is in our thoughts. So right now, what we try to do is we try to kick out our thoughts. If we kick out our thoughts, and then we try to find the true nature in generally. Then if we do like that, it's like if one person give me to work sesame seed, and I throw away sesame seed. I say sesame seed is very kind of sesame seeds are a very simple thing, so I don't need. Then I don't work sesame seed, and then I try to work with other things, even like I play bell. I cannot get oil from how many times I play the bell. Bell is very special, of course. Sesame seed is some bird's food or something, bird seed or something like that. So that's why what I try to share with you is don't try to kick out your thoughts, but you try to work with your thoughts. How to work with your thoughts is you look at your thoughts. So there is one master in Rupakaju we call Java Gutsangpa. Java Gutsangpa means the nest of vulture. We called that name to him is, he said, I'm going to stay in this mountainside until I become like a vulture. That means he can fly in the space through his realization, not only physically, physical fly. I mean, he recognized that he can fly in the space of nature state of mind. So that's why he did retreat there. Eventually, he gained that realization, and then we called him Jegutsangpa. So he has a special path instruction. He always say, look at your mind nakedly. Nakedly has also a different understand. In this case, today I try to little bit say a little bit higher way. So if it is not too much for you, and watch nakedly means actually effortless, with hopeless, with no doubt, and nakedly means very kind of effortlessly watch your mind. When you look at your mind, then he said, there's nothing to see. So this is the problem for us. We look at the pictures, tangas, we see something. We can talk, we can see. But we look at the mind, nothing to see. Nothing to see, and then we try to reverse. We try to come back from this experience. That's definitely everybody's same experience. Try to watch it mind when I say, and try to watch it mind, and then nothing to see. They are tired. They come back very quickly. So he says, look, rest at ease on this nothing. You look at your own mind, but you see nothing, but rest on there. And again, another thought comes to you. That's definitely. If you look at your own mind, you nothing to see. You did not see anything. You do not see anything there. Unfortunately, usually it is fortunately. Unfortunately, according to practitioner's level, another thought interrupt. Usually we say interrupt. Another thought occurs there. Then he said, catch it. Catch it means single-pointedly, also effortlessly, but single-pointedly rest on there. And then spontaneously, naturally, you open the nodes of your mind. And then all these dharmakaya, these profound realizations you can gain there. So that's why look at the mind means look at thought. Sometimes we utilize the mind and thought similar, but in reality, the authentic mind is true nature. Thought. Look at the mind means look at thought. Look at the thought, and then thought. When you are looking at on the thought, your thought are like, first you see your thought, like in smoke, incense smoke of incense. It goes in the space of your mind, you can see. And then you're looking, continually watch it, and then it go and disappear in the empty space. Similarly, when you look at your thought, first it comes. It's very uncomfortable, very difficult, but look at it, and then slowly it disappears. When your thought disappear, means they dissolve into your realization, your wisdom. So that's where then your wisdom becomes very kind of vivid, very sharp, very clear. Usually the smoke comes, and then you need eye aversion. Your eyes need to watch it, and then continually watch it, and then it's this smoke disappear in the empty space. But if your eye version is not good, the smoke come this area, you are try to look at little while, and then come from your eyes, or your eyes hurts, and you try to do it, and then even you don't know where smoke disappears, something like that. So that's where your eyes consciousness and your meditation attention are quite similar. I mean the example, okay? The eyes are example of your meditation. So that's where thought comes. It's no problem. And then Another big problem is the death. These days, many doctors tell them patients, "Oh, you have only 10 days, you have only 15 days, then you will die," something like that. And then people are so much suffering. "Oh, I have this cancer, I have this suffering," and then people start worry. Yeah, that is the one thing. Another thing is one day we will all change this form. So uh, death is one thing. Commonly, one thing I receive to us is death. Death is come to all of us, whether young, old, doesn't matter. Sooner or later, we not know. We nobody sure tomorrow or death, which one early. I'm not talking about negative, but death is definitely death comes definitely one day in our life. Yeah. So at that time, if we don't have a cancer, for example, if we did not, we do will not die like a this accident, car accident, or so forth. If we will die with other kind of disease, then we lie down in the bedroom, and then it stops our gross consciousness, stops function. Its channels actually break step by step. So that at that time we really, it's a very kind of a serious situation. That is a very serious situation. But now, if we realize the nature of our thought, that death is part of thought, and pain, suffering, they also are part of thought. So at that time, it's like we watch movie. It's really death come, even in the death process. Physically, maybe we cannot move, but mentally, we are just watch the process of death. We watch the process of death. So after the gross consciousness sees the gross consciousness, and then sees the subtle consciousness, at the same time, we recognize dharmakaya and we become dharmakaya. So death is actually bad news, not good news, but we can turn it good news. That means death is dharmakaya. Also, death and sleep are same. Sleep is good news actually. Yeah, oh, I should relax and going to sleep early because I work so hard the whole day of today, something like that. But if we practice with the sleep, and then first we lie down, we place our head on our pillow, and then mm, uh, um, supplicate our guru, who is inseparable Amitabha Buddha, for example, and then we just sleep, and then slowly we noticed that our ear, eyes consciousness, nose consciousness, ears consciousness, they start to come down. That means they start to stop the functions. We can understand. Right now, we don't understand. We lie down, sleep, and watch mobile phone or something like that. And then sometimes hold the mobile phone and sleep, fall asleep. When we sleep, we don't understand. And then we have some dreams, and we are so scared in the dream or something like that. Otherwise, we lie down, and step by step, their function is like a dissolution. Dissolution, step by step, stop the function, eyes, conscious ears, slowly they function. And then right before, it becomes like a, sometimes you experience that when we fly in the airplane, and sometimes I don't know what cause of that. Sometimes the airplane little bit is almost like falls, like a little bit something like that. So we all have this experience. Right before we sleep, a little bit we like a how to say, little bit down, something like that. So at that time, if we realize that, at that moment, These father parents two bindus, red drop and white drops, the clips. In this clip, then our consciousness enters there. So that's where even in the sleep we can recognize dharmakaya. In the daytime we are busy to we are busy to do other things. We don't have time to practice so much. We don't have time to recite. We don't have time to chanting, meditating, whatever. Working. Busy for the working, like a bee. And then bees always not stay one place. We see it's like a useless, but they have some reason because they earn the honey. They try to get some food. Likewise, we are also, for the sake of simple things, always busy, but it's okay. But at night time, we all sleep. Yeah, at that time we sleep, practice, try to gain the realization of dharmakaya with the sleep. Then death and sleep will be same. Will be same. For example, tonight I'm will sleep. Yeah, at that time I will not worry about my bank account, my bank money, my properties, my things. My shoes is they're pretty expensive one. My car is in the yard. Maybe I locked on. Not so much worry. Tomorrow I have little confidence. We have little confidence. I will do tomorrow. I will check carefully tomorrow. So that's why today we sleep very well. Likewise, when death process coming, death comes at that time. Also, we are not worried so much over our properties and our wealth and so forth. So that's where practice with sleep is very kind of confident. I always think that practice with sleep practice, actually called sleep practice. And then main reason is we are here says where is that mist is we can blowing mist is we can understand is metaphor. Mist is metaphor. We can understand all of practices, all of experiences. That means we supplicate Guru and a little bit our devotion arise from mind. That is also mist of Dharma. And when we practice sleep practice, and right before a second, after a second we fall asleep, we recognize that our sleep, that is also a mist of dharmakaya, So that's where mist is very important. Important one. Then I supplicate you with the one pontit. One pontit is here we are going to understand. I supplicate one pontit means only I supplicate, nothing else, not like that. I supplicate one pontit means devotion. If you arise devotion from mind, then it's great one, great way to supplicate. This is one pontit. Or you, if you don't have very deep devotion, still you have a faith, yearning faith or trusting faith, something like that. And then through this way you supplicate. They are also one pontit. That means if your mind does not separate from faith in Guru, Tilopa, then that means one pontit, mindful, mind. So then main supplication is, it says, Guru, grant your blessing that I may realize like you. This is the main thing. So this is the main thing means we supplicate Tilopa. The reason is we should become as Tilopa. We become Tilopa means we should gain the realization of dharmakaya. So Tilopa supplicate to Vajradhara, so he gained Vajradhara. So now we supplicate Tilopa, that means we are going to become as Tilopa. We should become real Tilopa. So that's where our main supplication is, Guru, grant your blessing. What is? The grant his blessing is we should gain same realization as Tilopa. Okay. Then next is supplication to the I think Naropa. It says, red lightning flashes over Pushpahari. Actually, we call it a Pupahari, Pushpahari in the north. It's pretty good. Now I can pronounce. You underwent 12 tales for the sake of the Dharma, remembering again and again the learned Mahapintita, Naropa. I supplicate you with one pointed mind filled with yearning. Guru, grant your blessings that I may be realized like you. Yearning means yearning faith. Yeah. So, Jiang, in this case, Jiang is the north. North is it related in Lord Jigten Sumgon's north direction? Is okay. Also, this north can be understand. This Naropa was a very scholar, a great Mahapintita. So in ancient time, they have this tradition in India. Naropa was Indian, and other the practitioners are Indian. Then themselves debate. Buddhist scholars and other non-Buddhist scholars, they debate, they discussed about the self. They say there is self, and non-Buddhists say there's no self. And then some said, okay, there are some, there are different views. So through this way they debate, and then they debate, and then before they debate, they decided, okay, today we are going to debate. If I lose, I'm going to kill. Not like this. If I'm lose, I'm continually criticized to you. Not like this. What they say is, if I lose, I follow you. So this debate is not a kind of just to make fun. It's really the profoundly debate. So that's where many non-Buddhists came to Nalinda to debate, because Nalinda University is the largest university of Buddhism at that time. It's about some between 1st and 7th century, between there. So if some non-Buddhists came to debate with them, if Buddhists lose their kind of this point, they must become non-Buddhist. So that time they have this culture. Right now we like this culture or not, it's our option, no problem. I personally not criticize about this, and not so much kind of a favorite thing too. But I think I personally think I respect both of them, their side. So anyhow, so some scholars need to stay in the directions of university. If there's some enters a university and they just debate there before they enter the main. So that's where there are different people come to debate. That if they can reply very well, and then they become Buddhist. So then there's no problems, no need too much to do something like that. So that's where he was very well-known Pandita, Naropa was. So that's where Naropa stayed in the Nalinda. But he was a very profound, great Mahapintita, but still he did not realize some realization. So that's why then he thought, oh, I'm going to search a great master. And then he heard the name of the Tilopa. So when he heard the name of Tilopa, he goosebumps. He really wanted to follow Naropa. So that's where Naropa already knew, Tilopa already knew that Naropa will become his student. But Tilopa has some obscurations. For the sake of purifying these obscurations, Tilopa did not, came in front of him as a human form. The main problem is Naropa did not know yet that his awareness, I introduced this, awareness is his guru. His awareness and the Tilopa are same. He did not recognize that. Tilopa means some human guru somewhere. That's why he only perceived a human guru, and he traveled. And then sometimes he saw a dog. He saw a dog on the path, and the dog, this lower part is rotting, but the upper part is still barking and angry and something like that. And then he did not recognize that is the Guru's manifestation. He did not recognize. He crossed that dog and something like that. So there are 12 great undertaking hardship, and another 12 kind of simple hardships. So total 24 undertaking hardships. That's the Naropa, to see the Tilopa. So, and to gain the realization through Tilopa's kindness. That's why Naropa has long stories. Today we cannot finish all of these stories. But so then, this is Naropa supplicate to Tilopa for the sake of us in generally. And another way, of course, Lord Jigten Sumgon supplicate Naropa for the sake of us. But now we are going to supplicate Naropa. So Naropa is the metaphor is red flash, red lightning flash. So that means it's a metaphor. His wisdom is like a lightning flash. It's very kind of quick, very quick to understand its gross interdependence. And then, of course, he has profound wisdom. That's why, within one life, he become enlightened through blessings of Tilopa. So that's why we can call him. So Tilopa was the gatekeeper of north direction of this Nalinda University. I think I forgot to share that. And then his undertaking hardship, the 12 undertaking hardship for the sake of Dharma. This Dharma means, in this case, Dharma means the inner realization. Then supplicate the scholar Naropa, and very often. Why? Naropa has a special teachings. Naropa has special teachings. These teachings received from Tilopa. So that's why through the Naropa's teaching, we can gain profound bliss and clarity, union of profound bliss and clarity. And then through we supplicate Tilopa, means we are going to gain the Tummo practice, Tummo realization. Tummo realization, sometimes you feel, weather is too hot in Arizona weather especially, we don't need Tummo, we feel like that. Usually most people perceive Tummo means usually we call Tummo fire. That's why everybody perceive Tummo means warm. This is outer sign. Inner sign of Tummo is bliss. And then it has many processes. The Tilopa has 6 yoga of Naropa. The essence of this, Lord Jigten Sumgon concluded only one sentence. One sentence is, if you really wanted to gain Tummo fire, he say, you stay as Lord Buddha, how he says. Lord Buddha, one hand here, one hand on the knee, and then just stay like this. So that means a little bit straight, his back spine, little straight. And then His Eminence Garchi Rinpoche gave us this profound path instruction frequently. So upper wind a little bit goes down, lower wind a little bit up, and it's called the west wind, area of your navel. And then first it's a warmness. If you come that or not, either way, it doesn't matter. Main thing is you are going to gain bliss. B-L-I-S-S, bliss. And then when you are ready to attach this bliss, that means when you have little bliss, you are happy. When it does not come or it disappears, you are unhappy. That means you have fixation. You are going to free from there. So best way to supplicate Naropa is we try to gain this Tummo bliss. Tummo fire or Tummo bliss. Tummo bliss is very important. Tummo fire is then, if you have a Tummo bliss, Tummo fire is simple, it will easily come to you. If you have a Tummo fire, Tummo bliss is still not certain. There are many stories. So until we gain Tummo bliss, we are going to supplicate Naropa. That is the main thing. And then we should practice a dream practice. Until we recognize a dream, we should supplicate Naropa. Until we gain the result of a dream, Pardo, we are going to supplicate Naropa. Until we gain the realization of illusory form or body, we should supplicate Naropa. So, these are best supplication. So best supplication means, only do this, not supplicate. That is our problem. We are going to supplicate verbally, emotionally, and with devotion. At the same time, we try to gain this realization. So always you stay, if you can stay long time or short time, doesn't matter. Main thing is repeat frequently. All phenomena is same rule. We become familiar or not, we repeat or not. For example, if I become like a gambler, I never been there, but in the Las Vegas, there's many kind of gambling something. I have not been there yet, but if I go there and I play one time, two time, third time, then I become familiar. It's same like if I take cigarette or occur one time, two time, three time, I become familiar. Everything is familiar. Right now we become familiar samsaric situation. So likewise, for the sake of Tummo bliss, we are going to familiar. So we are going to repeat. Familiar means repeat. So you stay like this way. Don't stay, don't against your back like this. If you do that, then it's difficult to arise bliss. You are not practice it particularly like obviously sex yoga of Naropa, something like that. But when you stay, always sit. Don't lie this back on the this wall or something like that, and then you gain this Tummo bliss. So of course, at the same time, you need inner physically. Physically that is very important because you're straight, your body, your spine, your channel, your wind, your mind, and then when you focus there, then this is very easily getting warm, something like that. Okay. Then the next is supplicate to the Marpa. It's funny. Marpa is Tibetan. I easily forget his name. The turquoise dragon thunders over the valley of Drovolong in the south. Drovolong is Marpa's monastery, holy place. You translated the teachings of the hearing lineage into Tibetan. Remembering again and again the great translator Marpa Lotsawa, I supplicate you with a one-pointed mind filled with yearning, mind filled with yearning, Guru, grant your blessings that I may be realized like you. Marpa Lotsa is actually very special Lotsawa. Lotsawa means translator. So the main thing, we supplicate Marpa. How should we supplicate Marpa? That first I want to share with you because we don't have much time. We are going to listen Dharma teachings. It says, Ninjuji Damba Polojor. In Tibetan, you translated the teachings of the hearing lineage into Tibetan. Marpa, some stories says different, life story of Marpa says different things, but total 3 times he went to India. He did not travel with a motorcycle, bicycle, not horse. Okay, first not horse, not bicycle, not motorcycle, not cars, not train, not airplane. Then what? Walk. He trusts Naropa. He devoted Naropa. Because of that, even he cannot change his clothes his whole life. Because when I was listening teaching from Naropa, I was wearing these clothes. If he said that, if he wanted to change his uniform, he can cover whole his body by the gold. Because he has many gold, but he carried them to India to offer to Naropa. It's mandala. But he wear like very kind of bizarre, ugly, old clothes. That's why his student asked him, why do you wear these clothes? You are very well-known, famous guru, and we are a little bit shy if you wear like this. He says, these old clothes, on these old clothes have profound blessings of my guru, Naropa. So that's why if his clothes is like this expensive, like this profound, then his teachings are speechless. So right now, to be honest, right now, the hearing lineage, right now we have his teachings. We have opportunity to hear. We have opportunity to practice. So we don't want to waste this precious time. In the future, we're not sure what will happen. Perhaps the Dharma disappear in this world before we pass away, before we become enlightened. Especially, it's very possible these Marpa's teachings will disappear. Marpa's teaching will disappear, very possible. Perhaps before we become enlightened, we arise a wrong view. This is a degenerative time. Recently, many people criticize Buddhism. It's decreased Dharma practitioners. Many people said, oh, there are so many Dharma teachers, so many Dharma everywhere. Usually we don't satisfy our money. We don't satisfy our things, but we immediately satisfied with dharma, but is the object of compassion. Right now, we feel so many dharma teachings wherever we listen, wherever we become like a babies in the there's a say proverb. There's a proverb: babies, if there are many apples, and then we give freedom to baby to choose one, and they can't choose. Oh, this is good, but then this good or that good, something like that. So anyhow, the main thing is we are going to try to listen dharma, and after listening, practice. So his teachings are Marpa Losa's teachings are very actually unfathomable. It does not come very easily, Whether you are going to listen or not, I teach not like that. Why actually, to be honest, Marpa Losa has many goals, because people offered him. But he is authentic master, so he did not utilize it. Even he did not utilize for the sake of his family. He offered everything, his guru, Naropa. That's the way these people who offered them, they also accumulated profound merit, So that's the way, best way to supplicate Marpa Losa, best way to remember his kindness is his undertaking hardship. He met tigers. He met very kind of giant snakes. And he finished his life in the river. And he translated each and every single word from Sanskrit or Pali into the Tibetan, and he lost in the water. He felt he is going to suicide for the sake of that, because he brought that is for benefit his followers in Tibetan. So right now in the Tibetan has many new tantric teachings. Most of them translated from Marpa Losa. So we know, there are long story, the life stories we were not able to finish. Okay, so he is like there's a turquoise dragon. Dragon is we know whether we believe this is a sentient animal or not, but lightning and dragon, thunder, they have related. That means that at least there's some rain or something like that. So that's why. Then next is his student and our guru, Milarepa. So last time he went to India to see Naropa, and Naropa asked him, "Why are you coming back? Why are you coming back?" Yeah, something like that. And he says, "I have a student, Milarepa, so he needs some teaching, so I don't have that teaching. That's why I come here." And then he mentioned the name of this Milarepa, and then Naropa, homage. Naropa homage towards Tibet. Naropa says, Tibetan area is like a darkness area. Look, there's like a person like the sun shone on the snow mountain. His name's Tupagai. Then he said, I supplicate him. So Naropa, homage to Marpa Losa's student. So that's right now it's Milarepa. So Milarepa is it says, a gentle rain is falling in the higher lands of the Lapchi snow range. Lapchi snow range right now we know. The instructions of the hearing lineage flow together into a lake, L-A-K-A, a lake, remembering again and again glorious Shepadorje. I supplicate you with one-pointed mind filled with yearning. Guru, grant your blessings that I may realize like you. Milarepa's story is well known, but we supplicate Milarepa single-pointedly. How to supplicate is we are going to know one thing from Milarepa's song. 100,000 song, among 100,000 song, one song is, I'm afraid of death. That means he practiced 4 thoughts. Many people think, 4 thoughts are very simple practice, I don't want. I always need a profound realization. Milarepa, he said, I'm afraid of death. That's why I run away to the mountain. So Milarepa physically, mentally run away to the mountain. Now, we don't have, to be honest, we don't have this opportunity. We cannot physically run away to the mountain because the chain of samsara holds us, but mentally we try to run away to the mountain. What is our mountain? What is our solid place? That is renunciation of samsara. We cannot give up all the samsaric phenomena, but we try to reduce. That is our mountain. So, as Milarepa said, I'm afraid of death, so I run away mountain. And then I meditate what? He said, I meditate that I'm not sure when I will die. And then when he meditated on when he will die, just ask this question and he practiced that. And then one day he died. He was passed out. Not like that. And then he found deathless. He found deathless. Then he said, no, I attend the Amitoyo. That means deathless Buddha. So that is the best way to supplicate. Supplicate means we are going to practice in this case. Yeah. So we are going to exactly what Milarepa practiced. That means this verse we try to practice through this right now I mentioned. I'm afraid of death. That's why I run away mountainside. And I practiced when I'm not sure when I will die. And then eventually I gained deathless. After he gained the realization of deathless, then he said, I'm always in the space. So that's we are going to gain this realization. That is the main thing. And then Milarepa's undertaking hardship is you all know. I think you all know. If we share that with the crying, then it's this really profound stories. It's another time we can teach particularly. So there are long stories. Yeah. And then Milarepa's student and is Tabulach, Sunam Renchin. Yeah. So then this says the earth is a socket in the Talagambo hills in the east. LLS hills in the east by the continuous stream of the waters of clear light. Remembering again and again the Lord, the King of physicians, I supplicate you with one-pointed, mindful mind filled with yearning. Guru, grant your blessings that I may be realized like you. Mahamudara. If we are going to supplicate honestly, Gamboba, we are going to recognize the realization of Mahamudara. So, because he became Lord Milarepa's student, and then his legacy is union of Mahamudara, Sutrayana and Vajrayana, which is Mahamudara. He left us. That is his legacy. So we are going to gain the realization of Mahamudara. Gain the realization of Mahamudara means clarity, profound clarity. So that's where here it says that by the continuous stream of the water of a clear light. So he was doctor, and he greatly benefit. And there are many stories. I think now we don't have time. Yeah. And then next is Pamodrapa's supplication. Supplicate to the Pamodrapa. It's a huge sprout in the land of Pamodra. Pamodra is his monastery's place name. You open the treasure of the profound secret Tantara, remembering again and again the Lord, the self-boring Buddha. I supplicate you with a one-pointed mind filled with yearning. Guru, grant your blessings that I may be realized like you. That is a devotion. We are going to supplicate. Pamodrapa means how he devoted, and we are going to recognize nature state of mind. That is the best devotion to the Pamodrapa. And then Pamodrapa's students, Lord Jigten Sumgon, is the 6 grains represent the region of Dragong in the north. Dragong is his monastery's name, place's name. These 6 grains provide all the 6 realms, remembering again and again the kind Lord of Dharma, the unless and nephews. I supplicate you with a one-pointed mind filled with yearning. Guru, grant your blessings so that I may be realized like you. That means the best way to supplicate Lord Jigten Sumgon is practice fivefold of Mahamudra. Okay? Then today's, sorry, time's a little bit running out. So, Chanjo Zenjo Rembo Je Ma Je Ba Non Je Jur Je Je Ba Nyam Ba Me Ba Ya Gong De Gong De Be War Jo. Thank you so much, all of you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you to everyone for joining for these teachings with Khenpo. For those of you who would like to stay for the Dharma discussion in your on the Zoom room, you can please just stay in the Zoom room. For those of you who are on YouTube, please do disconnect from this and then join us under the link for the Dharma discussion. We'll be back in just a moment.